Welcome to DWS Market Update. If you look at German daily newspapers, you might get the impression that the world is coming to an end in this country, with one piece of economic news worse than the other. How does that fit that the German stock index DAX has performed so well recently? Not only the DAX, but European stocks as a whole are doing quite well over the last few months. How long this will last is of course difficult to predict, but in our opinion there are good reasons for this development. These are primarily since the situation was assessed far too negatively in the past. The often complained decline of German industry is hardly reflected in GDP data. The German, and actually the entire European industry, has weathered two truly existential crises in quick succession, namely the COVID pandemic and the gas price explosion, with astonishing resilience. Current indicators show that the global manufacturing recession is coming to an end. German industry should also benefit from this. After all, German DAX companies generate over 80% of their sales abroad. But also the situation at home is slowly improving. The latest GDP data and the IFO index suggest that the worst is behind us. Consumer sentiment is also improving, albeit slowly. Consumers are still holding back, but many are now looking positively towards the future when it comes to their personal finances. Sooner or later, this should also be reflected in services and retail sales. What does this mean for the investor? Despite the recent catch-up of the DAX, there is still potential. A certain degree of caution is required because German stocks have already performed quite well. In our opinion, the discount for European stocks compared to American stocks are still too high. This is particularly true for small and medium-sized companies. So you shouldn't just look at the DAX, but rather diversify a little more broadly across different companies of different sizes throughout Europe. With that, I say goodbye until next time.